Hey guys, so I filmed a makeup tutorial for y'all, just a look that I did yesterday. I'm not a makeup artist, so the way that I do it may not be right, but it's just what works for me. And I'll give you some tips and tricks of like things that I've learned. So let's get into it. The first thing I do is fill in my eyebrows, and I like to use an eyebrow pencil. This is the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. Then I conceal around my eyebrows. And then I put on a hydrating primer because my skin's super dry. And then I put on a hydrating foundation and blend it all in super well down your neck, everywhere, so there's no harsh lines. I'll link all the products that I use down below because I don't have enough time to like name everything. Then I use a more full coverage concealer for under my eyes just to cover any darkness that I have and blend that in super well. After that, I go in with a powder just to set my face super lightly. Don't put too much powder because then you'll look cakey. After that, I go in with an eye powder just to set underneath my eyes so that they won't crease. A tip is to set your eyelids as well because that makes your eyeshadow way easier to blend in. Then I go in with a palette and use blush with a blush brush. And I blend that on my cheeks, the apples of my cheeks, the end of my nose, and my chin to give you kind of a youthful look. That's me jamming to my music that I had playing. Then I go in and contour under my cheekbones, under my jawline. And it looks a little harsh right now, but I blend it after, I promise. Then I get a smaller angled brush to contour my nose. Just go down the bridge and around the end just to make it look nice. That's me checking my contour in the camera. Then I get my bronzer brush and my bronzer, it's the butter bronzer, and just make sure to blend everything super well so that I don't have harsh lines and it makes it look kind of bronze and tan. This bronzer smells so good. If you haven't smelled it, I highly recommend going to smell it. Then I get my highlighting brush. Why did I say concealer? But yeah, I get my highlighting brush and I mix the gold and rose gold color in the palette and put it on my cheekbones and on my chin. Then I get a smaller fluffy brush to highlight the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, my inner corner of my eye, and under my brow bone. Oh, and my cupid's bow of my lips. After that, I go in with whatever's left on the blush brush just to blend my highlight a little bit so it's not too harsh. I use my powder brush to blend my whole face again. Make sure that you blend. Then I set with Mario Badescu spray, the rose water spray. I went in with a Kat Von D palette and a fluffy brush, and I use the shade Dusty Rose in my crease of my eye, and I just blend it all over the crease. Now I'm going in with the shade Cinnamon, just for the outer corner of my eye to give it some depth. Then I got a clean brush just to blend the edges really well of the eyeshadow. As you can see, makeup's a lot about blending, make sure everything looks smooth. Then I'm going in to do, well, I dropped my camera, but I'm going in to do a half cut crease, and I'm gonna show you how I do it. I get the same concealer I used under my eyes, and I put concealer really close to my lash line and then look up as far as I can, and it'll leave a little line showing you where to draw the crease, so it makes it super easy to make a clean, even crease on both sides. Then I get my powder brush I used for under my eyes and set that. Make sure you set the concealer that you cut your crease with. Then I repeated the same thing on the other side. That's me showing you where the line is. And I'm setting it again with the powder brush. Then just make sure they're even and look nice. Then I got the eyeshadow brush that I used just to blend the edge of the concealer with the eyeshadow. Now I'm going in with the Anastasia highlighting palette just to add some shimmer to that cut crease, and I'm using the shade Butterscotch to put on, and also the shade Gumdrop. I think I mixed those two. Then I went in just to blend it all again. Now I did some small winged liner on both eyes. I mostly did it off camera because it was kind of hard to do. But yeah, just however you like to line your eyes. Now I'm using Big Ego by Tarte just to put some mascara. Then I'm putting on lashes, and I used the Kiss Lash Glue. I was in a super big rush, but then here's lip liner. Oh, well, I'm putting glue on. Make sure that you wait until it gets tacky. Here's lip liner. I'll link the shade below. I just lined my lips, and while I was waiting for the glue to dry, then I was using another, and this is the final look. Sorry that was super rushed, but thanks for watching.